And then also I'll get on Instagram and do an Instagram story too, letting people know that we are live. Hold on, let me start that over. Y'all, the green screen, that means we're live on the tube. We already got some people up in here. Let's get it. Y'all, the green screen. Let me start that over. Y'all see the green screen behind me? That means we live on the tube. Look, we already got some people up in here. You, we just got started. Already got 100 people up in here. Y'all see the green screen behind me? Yeah, baby. I missed y'all. I missed y'all this week. I uploaded a pretty cool video. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Posted that video yesterday. But man, the AC is back. Yes. We have cool air. Lord knows, if y'all know me well enough, y'all know your boy cannot function in the heat. I'm not about to sit here and be filming and be sweating and be miserable. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But we got some AC, baby. We is back. We got some A to the mother effing C. And I like it. Feels good up in here. Cost me a pretty penny, so now I got to work every day for like the next 2 months to make that money back. But yeah, it was well worth it to have this AC. I tell you, well worth it. But now I got to get back to the grind, man, because your boy is so behind on content. It's crazy. It's not even funny. So behind, so behind. But next week I plan on just locking myself in this freaking room and just grinding it out with so much content for you guys, because I know y'all like to tune in to the channel, some of y'all every day, and I want to mix it up and give y'all a variety of cool, interesting, fun things to react to, funny stuff that we can also have deep conversations on this channel and on the second channel. Just mix it up a bit more. Get back to the old Art of Kicks channel. But we're here, and we're about to get this show started. What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Art of Kicks, and just like that, we back with another one. Yeah, man, I got a weekend ahead of me. I got a friend's birthday on Friday, which is tomorrow. I got another friend's birthday on Sunday. They literally just made a group chat for that 20 minutes ago, announcing that we're gonna do that whole thing. Saturday is the boots and dupes and boots thing. I went and got me a cowboy boots and cowboy hat today. That was a lot of fun though. That was a lot of fun shopping for that. But I'm about to have a jam-packed weekend, and I am not ready. I'm already tired. I am already tired. But we're here, and we're about to get to the show, y'all. Somebody sent me this video, and they said that it was really good. Shout out to our boy King Frostmare for this one. This video is titled "The Scariest Police Videos Ever Captured by Officers." This video is 45 minutes long, if you round up. So we're going to be here a while. Excuse me. Hope y'all got your snacks and something to drink, because I'm ready to begin. And yes, I have my snacks and something to drink too, but they're over there somewhere. I got to get them. Let's go.
Hello everybody, time to watch some more scary police encounters that you can simply not watch alone. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty.
Slick said he want to see my cowboy hat. Hold on, I'll get it in a minute.
The following was uploaded by a night officer who states that they noticed something quite terrifying unfold that night. They were patrolling the area after hearing some strange noises from the other side of a brick wall. The premises were not accessible to any intruders and were fenced off. something that looks like a pair of legs appear out of thin air. They step back and vanish into the pond. The officers later said it freaked them out so badly they didn't bother patrolling that section for the rest of the night. Because the strange thing is, we only see the legs. No torso, no arms, and no head. It's like whatever it was.
Where the heck did that thing come from? And it looked like it ran on a really thin block of concrete where there's a possibility that you could fall off and really hurt yourself on the other end. What we just see?
Didn't want to be seen fully and just slipped into the water. Pretty chilling if you ask me. Was somebody just snooping around, or did something more mysterious unfold?
And the other thing that's crazy too is where this thing came from. It was like, watch this, it's over here and then it just gaps, it just skips over to this side. I would have been terrified to make that jump. Wasn't even a jump, it just skipped. I don't know what I just saw. I'm creeped out already.
The security camera was recording as part of a police investigation. There was a man behaving aggressively inside a building, threatening people, and then suddenly he took off. His escape seemed flat out impossible. He runs toward a solid wall, one you can't just walk through. You can even hear people afterwards sounding confused. They're talking about how strange it was, how no one really knows what happened to him. He was definitely taken away, that much is clear. No one has answers. The family hasn't helped explain anything either. There are two specific things worth pointing out in this footage. He didn't just disappear, he literally passed through the wall. He runs straight into it, bounces a bit, and then somehow goes right through it.
Chastity, shout out to you. She says, I'm glad I made it to your live stream. Thank you. We're here, baby.
And before you say it's just a glitchy video, remember, he was touching and interacting with people before that moment, not a ghost. What do you think? Did we just witness something we're not supposed to see?
Thank you, Eric. And yes, Felicia, it's been a while since we did some King Frostmare.
Was capturing its nightly patrol when it noticed something strange in the sky. He is certain that he captured a UFO that night, and many of his colleagues thought at first that this must have been a fake. Some believe it might have been simply a drone, but it does look way too big to be explained as one.
That was cool looking. Look at that. Yo!
What do you believe happened here?
Bro.
Going through scary footage like this, you spend a lot of...
Bro, that was so cool looking. Like, when that little tail that came off of this thing too, like look at that, look how freaking awesome that looks. And then as it passes him, it just sends down a little tail like, wait, see me again. Like, that was so freaking dope. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? Nah, Missy says that was a drone. I don't think that was no drone. That ain't look like no drone. And if it was, then what was that thing that came off of it? What was that thing that came off of it? Drone drag race. There ain't no dang on drag race and no drone. I only saw one UAP. They done called them something else now. They call them. I think they still call them UAP, but they done changed the definition of the A. It's no longer aerial phenomenon. It's something else. Do y'all remember? I talked about it in the previous video. I'm sorry that I forgot. I hate that I forgot. But the reason they stopped calling it aerial phenomena after calling it UFOs, unidentified flying phenomena, it went from flying to aerial to it's something else. They changed the name of it because aliens are real. Basically, that's why they changed the name of it. No, the reason they changed the name of it is because these things that they're finding are capable of making maneuvers the exact same in the sky as they can underwater. So they stopped calling them aerial phenomena because the phenomena is the same, whether it's in the air or in the water. Y'all, the aliens are here. The freaking aliens are here. So I know somebody had to say it in the chat. Unidentified anomalous phenomena. Wait, did I say that right? Anomalous? I think I did. Yeah, anomalous. Anomalous phenomena. I knew it was still UAP. It just they changed the A. The A it means something else now.
La sueñas, la bailas, la cantas, la sientes. En Eumes sentimos lo mismo. Es por eso que apostamos por una...
Phenomena, you stupid. Oh wait, hold on, the video. Let's get back to this.
This next incident was shared by Jake Ghost Hunter, who teamed up with a fellow investigator to explore the abandoned Old Liberty High during the night. At first, everything felt routine, just another late-night sweep of a haunted spot. But that changed fast. Not long after they split up, one of them spotted a shadow figure slipping into a nearby room. Things escalated when they heard what sounded like firearms echo from somewhere deeper inside the building. They were on opposite ends of the school at the time, and no one else was supposed to be on the property. The whole situation felt off. So off, in fact, that they ended up calling the police.
And at the old Liberty High School, there's shots fired. Please come here quick.
Whoa.
Thank you. Yep. Come over here. No, we have nothing.
Are you the callers?
Yeah, we are.
So what happened?
Well, we're in
Right here.
We're in here filming a ghost video of all things, and I was kind of standing down here in the cellar, and it sounded like it had to have been like in this parking lot, just like 7 shots. So I ran up to him where he was up in the gymnasium, and we just heard like rattling on the door, and that's when we were like, yeah, we should probably call. The gunshots were all here. The rattling on the door and the footsteps were in the gymnasium, which is right over here.
Luckily, Jake's gear was still rolling during all of this.
Sheriff's office is here, make yourself known.
What in the world is happening right now? Betty, when did you message me? I get so many dang on messages, they be getting lost in the sauce. You might have to resend it again today. But what in the world? Y'all, if y'all see the words on the screen, and part of it's probably being blocked by me. You interfere with their living. Oh, you talking about the possible squatters? The words on the that are popping up on the screen are saying, "Did you see that?" Like, hold on, let me play it back. Was that a person? And then the sheriff asked a question, and then it's like, it's more of that question. Like, they saw something. Did you see that? And it doesn't look like a person. See, I literally saw that. Stop for a second, bro. I literally, wait, what did it say? Bro, I literally have chills. Let's hear it. It sounds like the boys are talking with the police officers, and they all saw something and heard something. And now whatever this thing is creeping them out, and they're ready to get out of there. They're like, yo, we need to get out of here. And it sounds like they're about to start running. All of them, including the police officer. Like, whatever they saw wasn't human, but that also doesn't make any sense, because we heard the gunshots. We heard the gunfire outside of this building. And that would be humans, right?
For real? Like, what do you mean? What? For real? So right there on the second floor? Yes.
Oh, yo, no, that's even crazier. So the boys didn't go back in there. The boys wasn't in there at all. Duh, obviously. What was I thinking? It was only the cops that went in there. It was the cops that was tripping out the entire time. That's crazy. Yo.
We were looking this way. I heard pitter patter, like that, along that, what would that be? The east wall? Yeah. And then he hears it at the end of the hallway, and as I'm taking my light down, I see something go, like, dart across.
Are you guys dead?
I swear.
Do you have body
we were
cam?
like, no. But we were talking about you guys. We're like, let's just black out for a second. So we went completely black in there, and all of a sudden we heard movement behind us, and we just ran. For real? Because there's nobody in there. Okay.
Dude. John?
Yo, the cops are talking as if they absolutely experienced some paranormal activity. They said they blacked out, or they turned the lights off so that they can kind of pinpoint where this action was coming from, and then they heard noises like something was running up behind them, and they were sure that there was no physical person in there. That's crazy.
As they rushed out of the building after hearing the disturbing noises, their cameras captured every moment. Even the responding officers seemed rattled after going down those long, dark hallways. It was one of those nights where the tension just didn't let up. After collecting their gear, Jake and his partner quickly left the site. Later, when Jake uploaded the footage, one of the comments stood out. Someone mentioned her husband had been one of the cops called to the scene. She said he still talks about what he saw that night. If you want to see the full investigation, be sure to check out Jake Ghost Hunter's page for the full story. While doing his usual night rounds at an old shooting range, a security officer spotted something strange. Someone or something suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Caught off guard, he did what anyone in his position might do. He started recording.
at first glance, it just looks like a human standing there with a long sleeve shirt that's open with a white t-shirt underneath and like some blue jean pants, but everything about them is skinny. Like you could see a big gap in their legs. You can even see a gap between where their arms and their body meets. But when you look at it, look closer, it look almost extraterrestrial in nature, or at least like a skinwalker or something, or I don't know, y'all. This thing. And why is it so well lit? Like, I feel like if you were to shine a flashlight down that way, like we're seeing here, that it wouldn't illuminate a figure this well from head to toe. I don't know what's going on. Y'all heard that? The man that's recording, he's groaning as if something had his throat. Like something was stopping him from breathing. He was like, does this thing have some type of trance or control over him or something?
Amigo, me está hablando, me está hablando.
The figure didn't move aggressively or say anything. It just hovered there and then vanished. The guard was completely thrown off by what he saw. One moment it was there, and the next it was gone. Some viewers have chalked or say anything. It just hovered there and then vanished. The guard was completely thrown off by what he saw. One moment it was there, and the next it was gone. Some viewers have chalked it up to a staged scene, maybe even just a prank. But others are convinced this could have been something more, something unexplained. In the end, it's hard to know for sure.
It is hard to know for sure. Yeah, paralyzed. Thank you. That was the word. But he didn't seem completely paralyzed because he was talking. He said, "This thing is talking to me." And then he kind of shook out of the possible trance that this thing had on him. But like the viewers said, this thing could be a hoax. It could be staged. It could be a prank. But if it is real, why the heck did this man run in the direction of this where this thing was? Dude, this thing just had some control over you, and then once you were free of it, you run towards it. you must like bondage and BDSM type stuff too, cause.
But whatever happened that night, it left a lasting impression.
Yeah, he wanted more.
Following a tragic crash, the dash cam from a police cruiser captured something strange in the distance, something that nearly slipped by unnoticed.
Come on! What is this nonsense? Guys, I need some help. I'm lagging like crazy. Are there any other better emulators? I don't want to get bullied again because of lag. Yeah, right. Lag. LOL.
Hey, maybe try the official PC version? Rise of Kingdoms PC version gives government.
If you look closely, there's a figure walking along the road far behind the scene, which is odd considering the area had already been cleared. Some people think it could have been the spirit of someone involved in the accident, maybe a lingering presence from that night. Of course, there's no proof of that. It's just...
Or it could just be a person walking home at night all by themselves.
a theory, but no matter what it was, the clip has left a lot of viewers feeling uneasy. Celeste works night shifts as a night officer in a hospital, and after hearing countless strange stories from both staff and patients, she decided to start documenting anything unusual that happened on her rounds. People claim to see shadowy figures in the halls, or hear whispers coming from empty rooms.
Hola, yo hoy quiero contar mi experiencia acá en el Hospital Nacional grabando los pasillos. Realmente, aunque no se vio nada paranormal, pero sí que el ambiente estaba muy pesado. Yo ando grabando de noche sola los pasillos, ¿verdad? Pero nunca vi cosas paranormales. Escuché la historia de María Soledad acá en el Hospital Nacional, me entró la curiosidad y quise grabar, pero no se dio nada. Pero sí, en los primeros días que estuve grabando, me dolió mucho la cabeza, como 3 días me estuvo doliendo mucho la cabeza. Pero vamos a seguir grabando.
At first, her recordings didn't show much, just quiet corridors and dim lights. But then, one night, that changed. And what she caught on camera still creeps her out. Just keep in mind, during this shift, no one else was in that wing of the hospital. Now listen closely. You can hear it, something growling, faint but close, like it's right behind her. The sound is clear on her phone, but here's the weird part. Celeste didn't hear any of it in the moment. She only realized it after reviewing the footage. She keeps walking, and the growl doesn't stop. It stays with her. Then one of the elevator doors suddenly opens.
Y'all are some fools. Somebody in the chat said, "Oh no, that's just his stomach growling." Somebody else said, "No, he's snoring."
It felt like something unseen was following her, getting closer, feeding off her fear. A few nights later, Celeste came back. This time, she wanted answers. She returned to the upper levels of the hospital, the floors that always felt the heaviest. As she climbed the stairwell to the top, things got even stranger.
Nope, not me. Not me.
Con la cuenta remunerada de Revolut saco partido a mi pasta y la puedo sacar cuando yo quiera. Todo esto es falso, pero lo de Revolut sí que es real. Y hasta con un interés de un 2,27% TAE pagada a diario. Vente a Revolut.
Hola, soy el nuevo consultor creativo de la menorquina. Hostia, esto encima de un caballo sería brutal. ¿Quieres ver mis pequeños cambios?
¡Ah!
Robots, mascotas, sabores, Ronaldinho. La pregunta es, ¿qué había antes? El pasado El pasado es un punto de partida, pero no lo es todo. No sé, soñar es gratis, ¿no? Y ¿por qué no?
Buenos días. Soy el nuevo consultor creativo.
¿En serio? ¿Y
las cámaras
puedes grabar? Es una reunión.
Hola, buenos días.
No es un trabajo, es un sueño. Yo estoy aquí para ayudar a la menorquina a cambiar el mundo de los helados.
Marketing auditivo. Cada vez que alguien escucha un caballo, ¿qué pensará? Menorca, la menorquina.
Aquí dentro sí.
That growl returned, but now there was something else too, a woman's voice, humming some kind of tune under her breath, almost like a twisted lullaby echoing through the stairwell.
I thought it was the security girl that was humming. I thought it was a security girl that was humming, like trying to keep herself calm so that she won't be so scared. I could be wrong. Right? It gotta be the security girl that's humming, right? Because if she could hear that humming, I'm pretty sure she would not follow it. That gotta be her doing the humming.
Then, near one of the upper doors, Celeste noticed something disturbing. A 5-pointed star drawn on the surface. Not the kind of thing you'd expect in a hospital. It felt like someone had left it there on purpose. Like they knew exactly what was lurking in that building. And it didn't end there.
Right, that's her. Wait, somebody was just standing right there, right? Didn't we just see somebody? Wait, didn't we just see somebody standing right here? Hold on, y'all. I'm confused. Is this a hospital? Where is everybody at? Where the night shift at? They gotta have some daggone people working there at night. They can't just leave these patients by themselves. Hell, where the patients at? I'm confused. This can't be no hospital. This don't look like a hospital.
A little while later, in a different section of the hospital, her camera picked up a dark figure moving behind a locked door. You can see the shape through the glass, just for a second before it disappears. So what do you think? Was this just leftover energy from a place filled with suffering? Or could there be something darker roaming those halls? Some say spirits cling to places like this. This next clip was reportedly captured by 2 park rangers.
See, the reason why I didn't say abandoned hospital is because that place didn't look abandoned. Usually when places or hospitals are abandoned, things are out of place like crazy. This place was very, very organized. Felicia says, what if she was bored at work and set this all up, adding in sound effects to make it seem more real? Hell, if this is the hospital that she work at and it be this dull, then she got all the time to do this in a regular night shift. Shit. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button. We trying to get 500, count of 500 likes by the end of the live stream. Thank y'all so much.
While out on duty, they had been following up on some unusual reports from local farmers. Claims that
Potato 99.
shadowy figures had been seen walking along rural roads late at night. That alone was strange. No one should have been out there at those hours, especially in complete darkness. As the rangers made their way down one of these remote roads, they suddenly came face to face with something unexpected.
Hell, how would we know what they came face to face with? We can't see nothing. We can't even make out a face with this camera. Oh, that was like a person. Oh, that was a glitch.
What exactly they saw that night remains unclear, but judging by their reaction, it wasn't something they were prepared to deal with.
For one, it looked like it was just a person walking in the same direction that they were driving. And for two, that glitch at the end, man, that looked like a filter from a bad video editing software. I don't think that was a ghost. Cat.
Wallo es el operador de fibra y móvil de Alicante con la máxima velocidad y cobertura, los mejores contenidos de televisión y el mejor servicio técnico. Y sin esperas. ¡Ojo! Y al mejor precio. Vente a Wallo y empieza a volar con nosotros.
Casey says, thank you for going live. I miss your priceless reactions. Thank you so much for the kind words. We in here, baby. We is live tonight. Y'all, we're halfway through this video. I told y'all this is a long video. Hit that like button for your boy. We're trying to get 500 likes. If we can get 600 likes, no, 700 likes, I'll do another video. Let's go.
A man had just started a new job as a night security at an old, long-abandoned factory complex. During one of his first shifts, he came across something unusual, a strange-looking doll sitting alone in one of the back rooms. Thinking it looked creepy in a cool way, he made the mistake of bringing it home. But that harmless decision may have opened the door to something much darker. Because not long after, things in his house started to change, and not in a good way. One night, at exactly 5:23 in the morning, he was working alone at his computer when something truly chilling happened. He grabbed his phone and started filming.
Disculpen el reguero. Están mis perritos durmiendo. Son las 5:23 de la mañana. 5:23 de la mañana, 5:24 ya, para los que dicen que... Para los que dicen que ocurre nada más a las 3 de la mañana, no. Son las 5 ya de la mañana. Con 24 minutos. Ahí están mis perritos. Están durmiendo. Y lo curioso es... Alexa, luz del cuarto blanco frío.
Muy bien.
Están escuchando. Escuchen. Son susurros.
Bro, turn on the light. I think it's right there, bro. It's right there. Oh my God. Some sound like when he stood there, it said, like it gasped for air, like it was about to do something to him. You know what I thought though? Because somebody said in the chat too, they're like, them sounds are fake. I thought that there was a possibility that those sounds were previously recorded, and like he's like got a device in another room playing those sounds out loud. Bluetooth speaker maybe.
Y no hay nadie, ¿eh? No. Siempre los muestro que no hay nadie para que luego no digan, no, es que eso, qué sé yo, de tus amigos, de tus familiares o lo que sea, no hay absolutamente nadie.
What he caught on video were strange bangs and ghostly whispers coming from just outside his store, echoing through the place. He checked every room, found nothing. A few nights later, at 3:43 a.m., things took another dark turn.
Son las 3:43 de la mañana y esto está... Otra vez. Luego empiezo a sentir adrenalina. Por eso respiro así.
Bruh, why you open the doors? Bruh. If I'm at home by myself, and I know I'm supposed to be at home by myself, next thing I know I hear a knock on my door when I'm in my room with the door closed. You think I'm about to go answer that door? Shit. If I do, I'm answering swinging. I'm going in there. Or I'm going to just stay quiet like I'm not there. This is crazy. Or fake.
Encendí la linterna. No hay nadie. Todo está totalmente cerrado.
A blood-curdling scream rips through the house. It doesn't sound human. It's twisted, distorted, and terrifying. He rushes through each room once more. Still, no signs of anyone. But just as he starts to head back to his room, things escalate.
Intensificó. No entiendo qué...
Y'all, real quick, I want to give a shout out to our moderators that are in here. We got Brandy, Felicia, and Christian. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for helping us out and hanging out with us this evening.
She's got an amazing tattoo. She's got, whoa, jiggle physics. Lots of jiggle physics. And amazing makeup. They have this beautiful pink soft glow filter, making her look extra soft and lovely. Her ears twitch. That's cute. But yeah, I think they did great with the aesthetics. Let me know what you guys think, especially if you're fans of the culture.
Download Watcher of Realms for free now.
¿Qué, ma?
Para los que me dicen que me vaya de la casa. Manchen. Es bien fácil decirlo.
A loud slam hits the garden door. He runs to open it. Nothing's there. And then, heavy footsteps coming straight toward him out of the darkness. Shaken, he retreats back inside. Desperate for answers, he invites a friend over to hold a Ouija session, hoping to figure out who or what was haunting him. But instead of solving the mystery,
They made matters worse, let me guess. A Ouija board should never be the answer to your problems when it comes to the paranormal. You're going to create more problems. Don't you know this? What in the... You know what? For those of you that's asking what am I munching on, pineapple. I'm obsessed. I literally eat it every day. Y'all, we got over 1,000 live viewers in here. Hit that like button. If we get 700 likes, we'll do one more video this evening. Let's get it.
only made things worse.
Thank you, Dreadhead. I'm doing all right, Oscar. How you doing? Shout out to Dreadhead for the door. Oh, no! I'm sorry. I messed the video up. That's crazy. And this fool didn't see that? See, that's why he should have left that Ouija board alone.
Out of the corner of the room, a figure appears. Half hidden in the shadows, it has a scorched, melted face and glowing eyes. It just stands there for a moment, watching, then vanishes. The image of that face haunted him. So now we're left with the big question. What exactly did he bring into his home that day? Was it a demonic entity, a restless spirit, or something even worse? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll be reading. This next clip was part of a live broadcast showing an ongoing operation after a tragic discovery that someone had left this world in a wooded area. It happened around 2 a.m. Police and EMS were at the scene. Although the darkness covered most of the scene, the camera still caught something deeply unsettling. The person reporting explains that a body was found in a tree, suspended by a rope. A grim and heartbreaking situation. Firefighters and police were already at the scene when the feed was live. But then something strange appears.
Está suspendido por esa área, por el área donde usted visualiza.
Whoa, somebody was hanging.
Algunas personas ahí en esa pequeña área boscosa. Pues lamentablemente pues es así como pues esta persona pierde la vida por suspensión. En otras palabras, pues él toma la fatal decisión de ahorcarse con un lazo y pues quedar suspendido en el aire, pues en horas de la madrugada.
Among the rescue crews, a pale figure can be seen, draped in what looks like a white cloth or veil, slowly moving through the trees toward the responders. It doesn't seem aware of the others, almost as if it's just passing through. At first, viewers in the chat suggested it might just be a glitch, a lens flare, or maybe another person at the scene. They went back and reviewed the footage several times and insist that the figure doesn't match any of the officials on site. That's not the only eerie detail. The broadcaster shared a photo taken moments later, showing that the body had been covered with a blanket that looked nearly identical to what the mysterious figure appeared to be wearing. Coincidence? Or could it be that the spirit of the deceased, still disoriented, was lingering at the site, clinging to the last thing they were wrapped in? Whatever the truth may be, this footage raises more questions than it